tushikane all the way. Hatuwezi kukwa kusema ukweli.
Well, all right. Raw talent right there. Now I'm talking about a guy who has an obsession with watching other people shine. These are not my words, these are his. So it's only due that I get to introduce the legendary DJ Pinye. Many thanks for making time, looking fresh as always since way back, you know?
Thank you.
Welcome, Mazi.
Thank you.
So tell us about this group of young men who have just performed for us.
Okay, I met these guys online. I have a project called Dreams to Beat. So what I did is I went online and asked guys to audition on my page. So 200 guys auditioned. Broke them down to 50, broke them down to 25, then chose 5, and took now the 5 into a mentorship program where one person won. And these are the guys who won.
And these are the guys who won.
Yes.
So we've seen a couple of projects that come up that are meant to, you know, nurture talent and tap into the talent that Kenya has to offer. What makes Dream to Beats different? You know, apart from you handling the whole project, what makes it different?
Okay, what makes it different is most of the projects that I see, there's normally a winner. Then people forget about the winner. My project, the winner remains relevant.
So it's actually a mentorship. You take them past that point of, you know, winning. You actually go with them and support mentorship. You commercialize the artist.
How to teach them how to remain consistent.
How to remain consistent.
Yeah, so that you just don't do one song and disappear.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what my program does.
So talking about consistency, bro, I don't know. Back in, I don't know where I was in 1990. Was it 1993 when you came back to Kenya?
1993 is when I came back.
After you stint in London and pushing through.
Yes.
Let's go way back. 1990, before 1993 in London.
Okay.
I had you used to clean toilets, yeah?
Oh, I cleaned toilets in London when I got to London.
In London, when you got to London.
Yeah, because when I got there, I went to this, what is it called, Tottenham Court Road. And Tottenham Court Road is like the Luthuli Avenue.
Oh, it's in Luthuli Avenue over there.
Over here, so all the equipment was there. So I saw all this DJ equipment that I really wanted to buy. So I had to, the best job I could get that could earn me quick money was washing toilets.
How was that?
So I washed toilets for 1 year.
Okay.
I saved money, then I bought the equipment. 2 turntables and a mixer.
But then, you know, a DJ, yes, you have your equipment, but
I'm not a DJ.
Oh, you're not a DJ
I'm
yet?
not a DJ. I don't even know how to DJ.
Okay.
Yes.
How did it start then? Because was there a competition that you happened to go?
So what happened is after I bought the equipment, I started teaching myself.
Okay.
So I taught myself. Then in the middle of teaching myself, and I was young, I realized that I saw there was a DJ competition somewhere.
Yeah.
So I just decided to go. But what changed my life was when I was still practicing, my friends, I used to play for guys in school. Like in campuses in Manchester, Oxford, Leeds. So that I already got a fan base. So what I did in the competition, I asked the guys to come and support me.
Were they Kenyan?
They were Kenyan, yes.
Okay,
they were Kenyan.
Okay.
So I asked all these Kenyan students to come and support me. When they came to support me, I was last in the competition.
Okay.
but because there were so many Kenyans, the owner of the club asked me, who are all these guys? I told him we are Kenyans. And I got a job to play 3 nights.
Okay. So it was the fan base, the support, you know, that actually pushed you.
Got me the job, even if I was last, because I came with my whole crowd.
Well, that's very interesting, and it tells me about your consistency, your hard work, your determination. You know, fast forward, you come back to Kenya, Metro FM.
Yes, Metro FM was the first place I DJ'd. I had a show that I used to DJ.
When was that?
This was in like 1996 or 97. We wanted to have a show on radio and a DJ show, but they hadn't heard of that before. So they charged us to do the show. So what we used to do, we used to go around salons, ask guys to give us 5,000 to mention them on radio.
Okay.
That's how we got to pay for the show to air on Metro, before I was called to Capital.
Well, it's amazing. You've been quite around the industry for a while now.
Yes, 26 years. 26
years?
Yes.
I mean, but even as we continue celebrating you, you know, you are not I'm new to guys bashing you in social media. Let's talk about that briefly. You know, this whole thing about playing Kenyan music. Do you think Kenyan music is mediocre?
Do I think, why are you using strong words? Mediocre, I never use those words.
So what do you think about Kenyan music?
Kenyan music, this is what I think about Kenyan music. The people who deserve airplay are not getting airplay.
Okay. So the guys we see,
most of the guys getting airplay, I don't think deserve airplay.
Could you mention some names?
I'm not mentioning any names. I won't mention any names.
Yeah. So,
but if everybody got a chance, like the people who, I'm talking about the musicians who, what I did, like maybe the reason why I went into trouble is because being a DJ, most of the songs that I used to play were club songs.
Okay.
So one day I woke up and decided, because there's so many DJs right now who have shows on TV and radio, I chose not to focus on the club songs. So I stopped playing the club songs. I started focusing on the people who, the ones who play instruments, you know, the Harikimani type, yeah, the Sauti Sol. Yeah. So I said I'll focus on those ones that are known to see whether they can get some airplay, because they don't seem to get enough airplay.
Well, that's very interesting. Even as you keep on pushing this talents, you know, I'll reserve my thoughts on that particular comment. You know, in terms of the guys getting airplay are not deservedly, you know, supposed to get airplay.
Yeah, majority
of them, not all of them, majority of them.
Majority of them.
So what makes the guys you pick tick? How do you actually pick up guys in the Dream to Bits?
Yeah.
What do you look for?
Okay. What I look for, number one, you have to be a good performer. That's very important for me. Another very important thing is, you have to learn how to, you have to know how to write.
Okay.
You have to be very quick in writing songs. Yeah, so if you're a good writer, then you get my attention. Then you have to also have like a good image. You have to know how to, a good personality where you're able to attract people when you're performing.
So it's supposed to be all round?
It's all round. It's not just singing only. You can be a very good singer, but you don't know how to perform on stage.
Well, that's very interesting. Let's talk about you now as, you know, 48 years of age.
Yes.
And I mean, I'm sure you get this all the time. You barely look 40, you know, even 20 for that matter.
I keep saying I need to be getting money for that statement.
Yeah. I wish I carried my wallet though. But anyway, what's the deal behind it? Because I was looking at your social media handle, you know, an avid swimmer. Maybe it's because you can't run.
I used to run. But as I was growing older, obviously the knees become weak, exactly. I was introduced to swimming.
Yes.
And I realized it's safer.
It's safer.
So I got obsessed with swimming, and I swim every day in the morning.
What most people don't know, you apparently have a condition. Tell us more about it.
My condition, I got it when I was in the UK. It's called authoritative colitis. Yeah, so it's a condition that really hurt me, because I had been told that it has no cure. That's what they say, that it has no cure.
Till now?
Till now is what they say, you have to be on medication, like for life. So what I did is I started doing research, and got these books. Fortunately, because I travel, I got these books that show how to manage the condition. So I realized that I just have to change my diet. So I changed my diet, and I don't take medicine. Like I taken medicine for like 8 years.
Yeah.
Now I've not taken medicine again for another 8 years. So I don't take medicine. I just have to eat properly.
Eat properly, like proper food, healthy food.
Yeah, just eat healthy.
Okay.
Just eat well.
Oh, that's amazing. I think I'll borrow a leaf right there. You know, I'd really like to look like you when I'm 48. But apart from, you know, music and mentorship, you know, Dream to Bits, what else is DJ Pinye up to?
Oh, right now that's my main focus. Like I really want to mentor the young musicians, because unfortunately, like, and I'm not blaming them. You see, there are a lot of musicians who are going to the studios, recording, and they don't have anybody to mentor them. Yeah, so they're just freestyling. So my main thing right now is just mentoring musicians, because I've chilled on the DJ.
Well.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
it's not
really
my
cool.
main focus.
I think there's a time when the teacher needs to become the student, and this is that time. You know, on the Friday briefing, we usually have this edition where the guest anchor gets to really anchor the news.
Yes.
So I don't know how
that,
you'd like to do it.
I don't know.
Standing or seated.
I don't know. You tell me.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Your cam is right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to stand?
No, yeah, come. Let's actually get the real feel over there. You know,
no
so we'll get to stand and actually use that camera.
Okay.
And anchor the news in the best way. Nah, bro. Okay. Let me get to.
So what's the pose?
What's the pose? Now it's up to you.
But you just told me not to pose like this.
No. You have to be sort of you're standing upright.
Okay.
If it's a sort of sad story, don't smile for us too much. You know, it's like playing music.
Okay.
If you're remembering Matukudzi over here, you know, we
Yes,
won't be smiling well.
Yeah.
You know, he's resting in peace.
True.
So let's just see how you do. I'll get to rank you, you know, out of 10, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
So I go?
Yeah, go.
20 inmates and 10 prison officers at the Kingango prison in Nyeri were today installed as basic paralegal officers. This is after they underwent a 4-day training to Kituo cha Sheria to equip them with basic legal knowledge. But what exactly is the impact of the inadequate knowledge for persons who appear in court? And could this be contributing to wrongful convictions? Our Ibrahim Karanja spoke to one of the newly installed paralegal inmates and compiled the following report.
Yusuf Abdullahi Chute is among the 20 who underwent the training. He is serving a 12-year jail term, and for the time he has been incarcerated here, he has been known as the wise counsel and yet has no background in law.
Though I'm not saying all are innocent, there are those who are rightfully guilty. But there are some who are innocent and they have just been framed.
The trauma he has seen his colleagues who believe they were wrongly convicted go through triggered him to undertake the training to at least ease the burden that is in their hearts.
Even people developing mental illnesses like schizophrenia and depression, you know, and it's not as per their liking. It's just that they do not understand how the law works. He knows he really didn't do this thing, but because he couldn't represent himself as per law needed, you know, he takes even the courts or the judiciary itself as an enemy.
It is the likes of Yusuf that fellow inmates are now looking up to for guidance whenever they prepare to appear before court. High Court Judge Teresia Madheka tells of the harrowing experience people go through while in court.
Not everybody understands the legal processes. Some of them are very simple.
Wale ambao ni remands wanaenda kotini wanakosa kujitetea vizuri na wanakaa sana hapa kwetu, wanakuwa congested na wanafungwa kwa sababu ya kutojua sheria.
And even as they got their certificates today, most inmates who still have appeal cases pending in court will be seeking for directions from the likes of Yusuf and his other colleagues to have them well prepared for the next appearance in court. Ibrahim Karanja, KTN News.
All right, that was our guest anchor today, DJ Pinye. How do you think you did? Rate yourself, 1 to 10.
I don't think I did bad.
So that's a...
I didn't stumble.
You didn't stumble at all, so
Yeah.
that's really good. Yeah, you killed it, 8.5. It's like you were just spinning over there. But even as we continue, what I get from you is you're really passionate about bringing up local talent.
Yes.
You know, when you talk about the likes of Pascal,
Yes.
talk about the likes of Arosh,
Yes.
Back then Octopizo, right now Leila Mohammed.
Yes.
Is this... Are you actually trying to leave a legacy of, you know, improving, not just improving the talent in Kenya right now, but also revolutionizing it in terms of, you know, it's not just about what you're singing, but how you sing and all around your image in general?
Yes, I really want to do that because, like I said, there's not so many people mentoring musicians. And since I've been around for a very long time, I've gotten a lot of experience in doing it.
What's the end goal with Dream to Bits?
Our Dreams to Beat is just to make sure, like, to bring out as many young, talented musicians as possible.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you still spin?
Yeah, when I feel like.
When you so when guys, you know, commercial, like if I wanted you to spin in an event, well, would you still be available? Or that's in the past?
Yeah, no, I could, but we'd have to talk. It depends.
It's money that talks. I see. Very important right there. But anyway, let's give the young guys a chance to actually showcase their talent.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
they have a new single out called Good Vibes on YouTube.
A new single out?
Yeah.
Is that the song they'll be performing?
That's the one
right
they're
now?
going to perform, the
Okay,
acoustic version.
Let's check it out. When was it released?
It was released in December.
In December.
After they won the competition.
That's amazing.
They did 2 videos, one acoustic, one club.